YouTube? Okay, so here's what I decided to do. Technically I should be in the hot tub right now, but the last video that I did was in the hot tub, so I decided to sit on my couch. I'm sitting on a towel because I just went tanning, so I got tingle on me. You'll also notice the two-tone body that I have. Not as red, red, red. Okay, so here's what I decided to do. I did a little Ask Me Anything on Instagram, and I got a bunch of questions, so I figured I would put that out on here. I did get a few private messages and comments on the last video, so I have some other topics for the hot tub series, and I'm really glad that people like that idea. Okay, so somebody asked me, what would my superpower be if I could have a superpower? And I really had to think about this one for a while. So I do believe that my superpower already is mental strength, where I can push through a lot. But I do, if I could choose, I would choose to not have any pain, because physical pain, because I've been through an awful lot in my life. If you haven't read my story, you can go to my website. All the information is in the description, also about coaching. But my whole story is on there, and I've been through a lot in my life. And, you know, I have a lot of different issues. I have bursitis in my hip. I have knee issues, which my knee issues actually don't bother me anymore. But my herniation, right now I have KT tape on my lower back. I was in a car accident. I was sideswiped when I was 19 years old, and I cannot lay on my back for more than 30 minutes, and I get a knot, and it shoots up my neck and down my back. I've had multiple people try to figure out how to fix it. It's never been fixed by anybody. So I've tried dry needling, all that other stuff. That has helped with a lot of other things. But I think that would be my superpower, is no pain. What is that in? What movie is that in? Deadpool? One of them doesn't feel any pain. Not Deadpool. The other guy. Yeah. Okay. So, how muscular am I from a scale of 1 to 10? I don't really know. Why don't you guys leave in the comments, how muscular do you think I am on a scale of 1 to 10? Do woodchucks. Okay. All right. Do you see a leg day date in our future? Okay, so that is somebody that I'm friends with on Instagram, and this person has made comments about coming in and doing a leg day with me. I'm always down. Of course, I want somebody that's gonna be open to matching my intensity, somebody that wants to work hard. You don't have to be, and I always say don't compare yourself to me, but you don't have to be strong. You don't have, it's about just wanting to be open, to be pushed. So I work out with all different level people that compete in bikini, wellness, figure, guys, and, you know, all different strength levels. Again, it's really just a matter of pushing up here. That's really all that I ask, is somebody that wants to do that. So yes, long story long, yes. Okay, not going to answer that. Not going to answer that. Okay, what exercise gives you the thickest back pump? So I think that the biggest thing is making sure that you are really squeezing. It's not necessarily going to be about how heavy the weight. It's going to be about good mind-muscle connection. I would probably say pump would be the T-bar, the face down. If you've ever seen any of my back workout videos, there's a T-bar, where I lay on it, whatever. I don't like standing on it, and I'll tell you, a lot of people in the gym use it because of people being shorter. I don't use it because of my height, but if you've seen one of my back workouts, what I do is I kind of sit on it like I'm a horse, because I need to tuck my hips under. So if my legs are straight, I feel like I hyperextend my lower back. If I tuck my hips under and bring my knees to the side, which maybe I'll do a little screenshot of it in the corner. Yep, I will. Then my spine is straight, okay, perfectly straight. And then I can really focus on my upper body. And that's where I think I get the biggest pump, when I do my back. And then again, you just got to make sure that you're squeezing as you're pulling back. Get full range of motion, flex hard. Okay. Okay, got that one. What is my main focus when I'm training arms? By the way, this is the same person. Quite a few from the same person. I don't like arms. I don't. I like training shoulders, but I don't necessarily have any goals for them. So I talked about this a little bit. I don't think in a video, but I wasn't really motivated to go into the gym until I started working out with this girl that it competes. And if you know, obviously, if you follow me on Instagram or have seen any of my videos, once a week I train with this guy, Andy. Love it. He does my nutrition too, because I just don't want to think. I've been a coach for 20-something years, going on 22 years now, and I write out meal plans all the time for people, okay? Not just, so if somebody wants a meal plan from me, you have to do full coaching. I don't do just meal plans or just training. It's everything or nothing. But I just didn't want to think anymore. I've always done my nutrition, then I hired people, then I competed for a little while, and then now I just don't want to think. So whatever, getting back to Andy. So Andy has a girl that competes, and she's getting getting close to her show. So he's like, hey, listen, like, you got good intensity. I bring good energy. I don't compete. I never will again. And he's like, I'd like for you to partner up with her. And I'm like, you know what? She's taking my energy while her energy is life is getting sucked out of her while she's competing. She's about 4 weeks out now. And me, I hate upper body. So I'm like, yes, now I have somebody to work out with. So, I don't really have a goal. So that's why I was never really motivated to go into the gym. Like, I love going in for legs, the 3 days that I do legs, because I have a goal. I want my quads bigger. I want my glutes bigger, and I want my hamstrings meaty, right? So bigger also. So when I go into the gym, I don't want my shoulders any bigger. I'm happy with the way that they are. I don't want my upper body any bigger, because that's the whole reason why I want to get my legs bigger, to catch up with my upper body. And I don't really care about biceps and triceps. But I will say I do have a performance goal. So what we do is 2 days a week we do back. So we do it on Monday and Thursday, if you've seen one of my back workouts that I posted on here. And in the beginning of both of the workouts, we do pull-ups. So I want to be able to do more pull-ups, more unassisted ones, which that's all we do. Like, we spot each other, but that's it. Like, we don't do the banded ones. We do it on the machine. That is an assisted pull-up machine, but we don't use it. So my main focus when training upper body is being able to do pull-ups and just maintaining what I have and staying strong. You know, I want to be able to keep my upper body, my back, my shoulders strong, like with good posture also, so that I don't feel any pain in my neck or my lower back. Also, because when I'm doing legs, like most people don't realize is you don't want to what I actually really started to think of is there was a time where I didn't train upper body because I wanted to try to atrophy it. It did not work. I literally did not train shoulders or upper body. Really, I did like core stuff and I had to like hold on, but I didn't physically do bodybuilding style training for like over a year. I don't feel like it did this because I've been working out for so long, but I feel like it could potentially have done this. So if I'm trying to go heavy, right, and I'm trying to have a hack squat on my shoulders, I'm trying to have a barbell on my shoulders, I need to be able, and even doing like stiff-legged deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, I need to be able to engage my lats as if I'm doing a Romanian deadlift. So if I'm not training upper body for strength, not necessarily hypertrophy, if I'm not training it for strength, I'm not going to be able to hold the weight for when I am training for hypertrophy and strength on legs. So that's kind of like what I'm also doing. I'm just trying to make sure that I stay strong and I have good posture. I don't do chest. I don't think that any girl that has implants, which I obviously have, I don't think that any girl should do chest unless you're an athlete that performs in things where you have to bench. And only if your implants are above the muscle. If they're under the muscle, you could potentially do a lot of damage. So just a PSA for you guys, if you have implants and they're under the muscle, please don't do chest. Plus, I also train a back twice a week. I hit a little shoulders on Monday and then shoulders, bis, and tris on Wednesday, because what I learned 20 years ago when I got my first certification is we are all very protracted. So we drive a car, we sit on a computer, we eat like this. So you want to train three back moves, and you don't have to get technical with it, but like 3 back moves for every 3 pull moves for every push move. okay? So again, you don't have to get really technical with it because we're not gonna calculate how often you like this, but that's the reason why I do so much back. And then people have asked me what the secret to my shoulders are, and it's poor choice of words. I'm not gonna say it's overtraining, but I like to overstimulate them. So that's why I hit I hit rear delt positions when I'm doing back, and then rear delts at the end of my back workout on Monday, then shoulders. So I'm hitting all areas, anterior, medial, and rear delts. And then I just do back and we do back for volume on Thursday. So there's a big pump on that day. Okay. Do you believe that calves are genetic? Unfortunately, yes-ish. So I believe that, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really struggling right now with calves, but I also do know that I am not making the time that I could. So I'm like, one of my biggest pet peeves is people that complain about things, but then don't do anything about it. And right now I am, but not really the way that I should. Like, I want a bigger butt, I'm training, but I will make it a point to getting glutes every single week, no matter what. I'm not making a point to get in calves. It's like, but yet when I take pictures, I can see how big my quads look. And then I say that I look like I got pirate legs, like peg legs. So, I do believe that yes, you can just genetically have fantastic, calves and not even train them. But I do believe that you can have good calves if you put the work in. So I just got to put a little bit more work in. So I'm going to hold myself to that on camera. Okay. Zoo or aquarium for our date. Sorry, sweetness. No date. I'm dating somebody. I have a man. Okay. Height. I am 5'6" on a good day. And I say that because I've competed, and the first competition that I did back 8 months after I gave birth to Koa, who's going to be 14 this year, I was 5'6", and almost every show that I did, because then I competed in 2009, 2011, 15, 16, 17, was 18 the last year, going on 4 years that I haven't competed, or 17, I don't know, I can't remember. But I think the last one, I was like 5'5" and a half, I think. So I don't know, maybe I'm back up to 5'6", who knows. How long have I been a weightlifter? Okay, so, you know, somebody didn't ask this, but I will kind of like piggyback on that question. So I started working out when I was 16 years old. So I'll tell you the story. I literally met a woman at Jones Beach, Long Beach, because I'm originally from New York. I met a woman on the beach. So she had short hair like Roxanne from The Police, and she was jacked, like jacked. And back then, 16, I'm going to be 45, so that's 30 years ago. You never saw that. So I saw this woman, and I'm like, oh my God, she looks freaking amazing. And there was one guy in my high school that like really worked out, my friend Jeremy. And I saw this woman, and I went up to her, and I asked her how old she was, and she was 71 years old. And I said, I am going to be you when I get older. I'll never forget this woman. And she is the reason why I started working out. I asked my friend Jeremy, I was in the 11th grade. I asked my friend Jeremy, can you teach me how to work out? So boom, he taught me how to work out. Fast forward, you know, I wanted to learn about training. I found a girlfriend that we became like training partners. So maybe at like 18, 19, I started working. I was like really taking it to another level. And then at like 20, 21, I really wanted to get educated on it. But then there's that whole story, which again, if you have the time, you could read the novel on my website, The About Me. And then I got certified and educated in when I was 23. So now going on 22 years ago. That's how long I've been a certified professional at coaching, personal training. I hate the word personal training, the words. But people ask me all the time, how long did it take you to get like this? And I always say that that's a really hard question to answer because I feel like I look better now than I did before I had my first son. My second son's adopted, if you don't know. I just feel like, you know, my muscles mature as I go. And, you know, I think that because of my Crohn's disease, I've been on a diet, even though I hate that word, but like, I'm blessed with Crohn's disease. It keeps me healthy. It keeps me, like, I always say, Tony Robbins talks about linking pain and linking pleasure, right? So if you link pain to something, you're gonna stay on track, right? So I am blessed that I have Crohn's disease, because when I see food that I would have loved to eat, like Italian food, I used to love raviolis, I love waffles, I love a lot of junk food, but I don't eat it, because when I see that food, I see an IV in my arm. I see my kids wanting to play with me and I can't play. I see me sucking in a workout. Like, that's all the stuff that I see. So there could be a whole bunch of Italian food sitting around. I haven't eaten pizza in 20 something years, and I feel nothing. Like, everybody, I could be sitting with like a party of people and everybody's eating, and I'm sitting there drinking my water, and I just finished having my ground turkey and rice, which I'm starving, and I got to get to that soon. So, I think that because I've been doing that for so long, that's the reason why I've been able to, like, still stay lean, but then put on size and get stronger, and my muscles mature, and, you know, I'm constantly giving myself good and healthy food. So, yeah, that's that. Then, okay, where's time? I don't know. I don't understand that. That's in another language. I am not going to answer that. Have you ever been a life coach? If not, you should be. I am. So I consider myself a life coach, health coach, slash personal trainer. So I do all of those for all of my clients. And then I have 3 other people that I just do life coaching with. So they don't do nutrition or training with me. 2 of them are competitors, and one of them just does her own thing. She's like in really great shape. And I do life coaching with them. So one of them has an extreme weight loss goal. One of them has, 4. And then the other one has, like, the other 2 have business goals. So I do that. So again, if anybody's interested in that, that's not on my website. You would just have to send me a private message on here, or go to my Instagram and send me a private message. Why am I so smoking hot? Thank you. I don't know. Okay, if you gradually consume less sugar, will your cravings lessen? I don't believe in sweet cravings, so I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go back to that one in a second. Okay, that one I don't understand because it's in another language. So you know what? I'm going to end with this. So I don't believe in sweet cravings. Sorry. If you disagree with me, we could just agree to disagree. But I truly believe, and get ready, okay? I believe that you're craving something emotionally, and it's habitual, okay? So I'll give you an example. Let's just say every night you eat a bowl of cereal, or you have ice cream at night, right? And then it's taken away from you because you start following a plan, or you hire a coach, right? You're not really craving ice cream at night. You've created this habit that every night you go and you have ice cream. And maybe that habit started one day when you were stressed out at work and you're like, ugh, I just don't want to, I hate my job, and all I want to do is just eat ice cream, for whatever reason, okay? Or maybe as a kid, you had a bad day at school and your mom, dad, grandparent was like, oh, let me make you I come from an Italian family, and it's like, oh, you're having a bad day, let me make you something to eat, because that's what we do, okay? So you're not really craving ice cream. It's a habit that you've created. You're really craving something emotionally. You're craving acknowledgement, you're craving love, you're craving support, you're craving something that you're not getting from outside. So I don't have cravings. I've been eating basically the same food with little adjustments for years. I don't crave pizza. I don't crave ice cream. I don't crave any of those bad foods because I am genuinely, peacefully happy. I love what I do. It doesn't feel like a job. That's why I've never taken a vacation in 12 years. I wake up every day, no later than 4 o'clock in the morning. Most days, 3:06 right now. I wake up Monday through Friday. I wake up at 3:06, and Saturday and Sunday I wake up at 3:30 and 4. And I've never taken a vacation. I've been on vacations. I've gone on vacation. I've gone to see my family. So I don't take a vacation from my clients because I don't feel like I need it because I love my job that much. I am very happy in my life right now. I bought my first house. I am divorced. I am very happy in an amazing relationship with, I truly feel like, the love of my life. And I'm very happy. So like food to me is literally just fuel. And that's really what it's supposed to be. So I will leave you with that. I want you to think about, if you're somebody that is struggling with that, I want you to really think about maybe what you're missing. Like maybe if you are married and you're missing something from it, have the conversation. Talk to them. If you're in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, think about where you can, like maybe a friend, maybe creating new habits, calling somebody up instead of going to have the ice cream. So like, hey, you want to go for a walk, okay? So do something different. Go listen to a motivational video, go sit down and read a book. Do something that's going to have that's going to be better for you overall. Because at the end of the day, you're putting poison in your body when you're eating garbage like that. Okay, on a regular basis. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I believe in balance. I allow clients to have cheats and refeeds. I allow them to have a piece of cake. Just because I don't doesn't mean that they can't. So I'm going to end with that one. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about this one. Should I do another Q&A? Keep an eye out for the next series. Still leave your comments on the hot topics in the tub. Series number 2 will be coming out next week. And then I have another workout that's going to be coming out. We had a lot of girls doing booty, so there's going to be a lot of butts in the next video. So, love you guys. See you in the next one.